Well, good morning, everyone. So I was just in the shop getting a few things done, but I think we're gonna go ahead and hop up in our Ram here, and we're gonna run over to where we left off with disking, and I got to get the equipment greased up a little bit. Some of the disc parts need grease, but other than that, we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna get my hired help back and working. Somebody left a hay bale like right in the middle of the road. I don't know who done that. Totally wasn't me. But back to what I was saying, we're gonna go over here and try to get this stuff greased up and finish disking a little, at least try to knock out a few more fields, because that is the main thing we got on the agenda. Like I said, I'm gonna get some hired help working, and then I will probably run a disc as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over here and get this stuff greased. So I'll catch y'all back when we're able to get started. All right, everyone. So we got the machines greased up. I went ahead and got the hired worker working on this field. We're going to have to go ahead and actually I'm going to run over here and fire the tractor up and get it started and let it warm up for a few minutes while we go ahead and move the truck out of the way of the field, and we'll probably just put it out in the road, and then we're going to move over to probably, let's see, we're going to move over to one of these fields that's right here local, pretty close, and start disking there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything shuffled around here, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we get started. All right, everyone, so I made it over here. I've got all set up, so I'm gonna go ahead and run some headlands on this. I will catch y'all back here probably in a little bit when I get the headlands done. All right, everyone, so I've been working here for a little while, and well, I think the most efficient way to do this is just going to be to run headlands, because of the way this field is shaped. There's no real straight edge to go off of. So I think what I'm going to do is just keep going around and around and around in circles until it makes sense to do something different. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'll probably see y'all back here before too awful long when we've made a little more progress. I'll see y'all then. All right, everyone, so I finally found a way that made a little bit more sense to go back and forth. So we've been doing this for, well, as you can see, a good little while, and well, we've got probably, I'd say we probably got about half the field left if I had to guess. Everything seems to be working good. Every once in a while I get to look over there at the other worker and see that he's doing pretty good. He's knocking his field out good as far as I can tell. So anyhow, this is basically what we're doing, is just running back and forth, getting all this. And wherever the combine was set on the wrong thing, we got these huge chunks. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to take and go through and get, but we got to get it all tilled under. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on this. So I will catch y'all back here in a little bit when basically we're done with this field. So I'll see y'all then. All right, everyone. So we're working on the last two passes, pass and a half of this field. And well, if you look over there way off in the distance, you can see a little red thing going back and forth. That is our hired worker. It looks like he must be getting he must be at least halfway done, I would guess. So yeah, that's basically a little bit of an update. I think the next field, I gotta look at my GPS on my phone, because this is my first year farming this stuff, so I gotta see exactly what is ours and what is not, and try to figure all that out, because I'm not 100% sure where the next place we gotta go is. So we'll go ahead and fold up the disc and we'll have to head over here, but I'm gonna hop on my phone here and look and see where we gotta go next. I'll see y'all back here in a few minutes when we figure that out. All right, everyone, so well, right as I got the tractor over here and made just a little bit of a pass, my new worker Jared got here, so we went ahead and swapped him over and let him run. This is his truck right here, and like I said, he pulled up just right as I got here. He said I could take his truck over to my truck, that way he could just park the tractor up there in that field when he got done, because that worked good greasing. So yeah, that's my new worker. I've got two workers now, Jared and James. We got working for us over here. James is in the case and Jared is in the tractor we were running. So actually I got a lead on a compact tractor, not really. Oh, there was my turn. I missed my turn. We'll have to go up here and turn around. It's not really a compact tractor, but it's a smaller open station tractor that I seen on Facebook Marketplace. And you know, I was saying in the last video that we really needed one for hay. We needed something just a little bit smaller, So that is what we are going to look at. I'm not sure if we'll buy it or not. I just know I've got a date to go look at it, so we're going to go look at it later on this afternoon. And I'm gonna go ahead and let them run for a little while. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my truck and head to the house. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever that's my turn again, so we're gonna back up this time. Like I was saying, I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get to the house and get washed up a little bit to go look at this. All right, everyone, so I come in here and got my arms washed up and stuff. So I think we're gonna go ahead and head out there and look at it. We're going to take this truck here. Now, it's an old Ford. It's got a front loader. I don't know that it's the front loader that's really supposed to be on it, but it does have a front loader on it. And it's a two-wheel drive tractor, but it looks pretty nice. And I'm thinking it would probably work pretty good for like raking and tethering and stuff like that. It would be better than having to use that big tractor for everything is kind of what I'm thinking. See if we can't squeeze through here. Now, if it runs all right and everything like that, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up the trailer. That way, if I do decide to buy it, we've got everything hooked up and ready to go. We'll go ahead and get hooked up. We'll go outside, reel the jack down just like that. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the guy's place. So I will catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we get there. All right, everyone, so we're rolling up on the place here, and right there is the tractor. We'll get pulled in here and we'll go ahead and jump out, that way we can look at it. So it's a Ford, like I said, it's just got a generic loader on it. It's a Ford 9600. It's got a 6M loader on it. It's got a nice sunshade on it, and overall it's got 3-point PTO drawbar. Everything is really nice on it. I think the keys are in it. Let's jump in it here and see what it sounds like. Probably should have shut the truck off, but oh yeah, that thing sounds good. Hydraulics work. Well, I guess I'll run up here and talk to the guy. The guy just lives right up here in this house. I guess we'll go up here and knock on the door and see if he's actually selling it for what the listed price is. And then let's see, I may have to call him. It looks like the gates are shut. I guess we can go up to the farm and see if the gates are shut on the farm. Maybe he's out here, but I'm gonna go get some stuff figured out. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when, well, we got a few things figured out. All right, everyone, so we successfully purchased the tractor for $13,000, which is a pretty good price. I think they're around 18 new, so 13, that's a pretty good price considering that I mean, it has been used, but it looks pretty good. The guy told me I could just go right through here, and even though the gates are shut on the farm, he said I could just go around and get out pretty easily. So we're gonna see if we can't figure out how to do this. I've got the guy paid, so we're gonna go ahead and head out to the road there and get it loaded up. So he said just to merge through here. Oh, okay, this is pretty simple. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get down here and get this thing loaded up and get it strapped down. So I will catch y'all back when we're headed home. All right, everyone, so we got the tractor all loaded up and ready to go. So actually I got one of my workers that's done, so we got to go move him to another field. So I'm gonna go ahead and run over here and get him disc in the next field. So I'll see y'all back here in a few minutes before we're headed home to unload the tractor. All right, so I finally got him back on the field. I've had to walk all the way back up here, so I'm just a little bit out of breath. But anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and try to get this thing turned around. Oh, that AC feels good. But like I was saying, we're gonna try to get this thing turned around, take this back to the farm, and get it unloaded. So I'll see y'all back here in a few minutes when we're offloading this thing. All right, everyone, so I finally made it home. We're gonna go ahead and hop up on this thing, get it fired up, and raise the boom. And I guess we'll just go ahead and get it backed off just like that. And I really don't have a use for it right now, so I guess we'll just kind of put it in the shed here. That way it's in the dry. But I think it's going to be super nice having a small open station tractor. It's good that it does have a canopy though to keep the sun off of us. But like I was saying, I think it's going to be good to have a small open station tractor to like rake and maybe tether with. I think it should work really good for that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go get this thing disconnected, and then I guess I'll run back over there to the field because I know one of my workers has got to leave before too long. I think it's James that's got to leave before too long. So we'll have to take over for him. But I'm going to go ahead and get this disconnected. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we're back over there with the workers. And we're probably going to have to take over for James. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, everyone. So we made it over here to the field. And it was just in time for James to leave. So I'm going to go ahead and take over and continue disking this. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out my third headland and I'll catch y'all back right after that. Alright, everyone. So we've been working for a little while here. And I'd say we probably got about half the field done. And nowhere I missed a spot or two. We're going to go back and get that here in just a second. But like I was saying, I think we've probably got about half the field done. We don't like too awful much more. And I know we're tilling up root crop. I'm not sure what it was, but whenever I purchased this farm, it came with the root crops already in it. And I'm like, I'm not going to buy the equipment to do it. And I'm not going to lease it because it's going to be more expensive to do that. I'm like, well, and throw off plant. And I'm like, well, we'll just till it up. So that is the whole reason we're doing this. I did want to address that yes, we're tilling up crop, but it's going to be more expensive to try to get it out of the ground than it would be worth doing, considering that the only way that these crops are worth anything is to turn them into soup, and I'm definitely not going to do that. So anyway, I'm going to continue working on this here, so I guess I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some more progress. Alright, everyone, so we're working on almost our last pass here. And I can't really see our other AI worker to see what he's doing, but I was looking right here, and the next field I would actually go to, it looks like it's limed, which is this field right here. You can see it's white. That would be the next field we go to, and it looks like it's limed, so we'll just plant straight into that, no problem. So we got this field done. We'll go ahead and go ahead and get this folded up. And then the next field I would do, it may have something in it. We're gonna have to drive down there and look. It looks like that field, which would be, or let's see. Okay, so this field right here is ours, and I think we're gonna have to do it. And then the other field that I'm thinking we're gonna have to do, we got to go down this line of this field right here. Actually, it's lime, so it doesn't really matter. We can drive through it, but it is on down here. We'll just cut straight through the field here, which is this field right here that we're coming up on, and it is going to have to be, yeah, it's got to be tilled up for sure. It's got something growing, I think. Yeah, it's canola. This is that field I said that we were just going to till up. That way we didn't have to deal with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this unfolded and begin tilling on this. So I will catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some progress. All right, everyone. So, well, I made about one headland pass and my hired help come back. So we're going to go ahead and head back to the farm and do something that I've been meaning to do all day because it drives me crazy every time I go down the driveway. And we're actually going to get to use our new tractor to do that. So I'm going to head over to the farm. So I will catch y'all back when we get there. All right, everyone. So we made it back to the farm, and well, I guess you can kind of get what I'm going to do. We're going to move this hay bale out of the way. It is driving me insane having to drive around it every time. So we're going to take the spear off of, because I want to use the new tractor, we're going to take the spear off of the John Deere here. We'll go ahead and hop up in it. And we're going to pull up and take the front spear off. Just like so. Let's see if we can get on up here. I guess about right here will work. And we'll drop it off. And then we'll back this tractor back in the building. And I'm going to get the forward and hook up to the spear. And then we'll go move the bale. So I will catch y'all back here in a few minutes when we're getting ready to test out the new Ford. Alright, everyone, so I got the spear put on the front, and now for the moment of truth. Can this tractor handle a bale on the front pretty good? That's what we need to see. Or is it too much? We need to get too centered up there. Let's see if I can get better centered from in here. Let's see, probably about right there. We get a little light on the rear end. You can see when we go down with it and then pick up. We get a hair light on the rear end, but it's actually not too awful bad. Can we pick it up pretty high? Yeah, I think it'll work pretty good for doing this right here. We'll go ahead and back out just like that. And we'll go put this tractor back in the shed. It was just driving me crazy that that was right there. But anyway, guys, I think that is going to be about it for this one. I want to get the tractor back in the shed up here. I'm probably going to try to finish up the tillage off camera, and the next video will be something totally different. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.